What I was told about the sale is that United, and I wasn't told this by United, by the way, I was told this by an agent. United, and it's not a player that you'd think, it's actually a player we were linked to we've been linked to them since probably last November. Looked like we were going to sign him in January, looked like we were going to sign him in April, probably don't need to sign them anymore. Basically, what they're saying is that United are going round saying to everybody, we're really interested, but they can't go any further than that. They're sort of saying, well, with the sale, it's a bit like I'm a Celebrity with Anton Deck. They're going round to people and going, it's not you, it could be you. When they're voting people out and they go, it could be you. That's what they're doing. They're going round to players and agents and they're going, it could be you. But the problem is the players and the agents are going, but someone else says they want us. They're not saying you could be joining Man United. They're saying we want you. And that's the problem United have got. They're going round to players and they're going, it could be you. Let's see what happens with the sale. And some players are quite happy to wait and some of them aren't. So I think United, let's go straight into this story here. We'll go, let me just show you where it's coming from. Because some people just don't want to accept, oh, look at the title of the show. It's just clickbait again. It's a bloody news show. It's been a news show for 7 years. A news show is dictated by the news. I don't wake up in the morning and go, oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's a bit stuck. Oh, there it is. Let me pull the title out my arse. Let's talk about that. No, we take it from the news. And this is the news. Bayern Munich look like they're favourites now for Kim Min-jae from Fabrizio Romano. I mean, I don't want that to be true. It's only been sort of less than 24 hours that Manchester United were the favourites. And, I think speaking to Fabrizio, as we do on the show, it felt like Man United were the favourites. We're definitely in for him. But he's now saying that Bayern. And the reason will be because Bayern Munich are a stable football club with a good structure. Many people highlight Bayern Munich as the sort of structure they want, where intelligent people are running that football club. And United, we don't have that in the nicest possible sense. So the problem you've got with a Kim Min-jae is that he's probably worth 60, 70 million and he's going to go for 40, 45 million because of the release clause. That attracts big clubs like an open can of Red Bull attracts wasps. They're going to just fly in, and as they try to go into the can, they're all going to start punching each other and saying, we want the juice. And, ultimately, I think United aren't very good. We're not a wasp. We're more like a bloody butterfly. Oh, can we? Oh, just flitting around the can. Oh, can we go in? You go first. You've got a sting. Oh, can we go in now? No, piss off. So we're not very good at these types of deals, which is why I said last night, if we sign Kim Min-jae, I think we'd all have to expect and accept that there's a change at Manchester United because there's going to be big competition. PSG, Newcastle, now Bayern Munich. Who's to say someone else won't enter that race late on? You can't do anything till July the 1st, and that's 2 weeks away. So I'm very nervous about now we're losing transfer window again, says Ray. Alex, I'm blocking you, sorry. You're on smashing form today. Get that sick feeling if the sale doesn't get sorted, our transfer window is going to be very tough to watch, says John. Look, going back to what that agent said to me, it's a bit like United are just putting everyone on hold. We did this last year as well. We did it with Akanji. We said we might be interested in you. He was interested in United. Ten Hag came in, didn't want Akanji, and Man City bought him. That's common knowledge. That happened. We were talking about on this channel in February of last year with Fabrizio. We said that to Akanji. We really like you. He wanted to come to us, and we were like, we just need to see what's going to happen with the manager. Ten Hag came in, didn't want Akanji, and Akanji went to Man City. So we're doing that again. We're putting players on hold. This is like a call centre. I used to do this. You get a call from someone, they say, they moan about something, and you go, yeah, I'm just going to put you on hold while I go and check your account. You put them on hold and you have a chat, or you go for a piss, or you check the internet, and then you come back 2 minutes later, because it takes you no time to check their account. You just go, bang, that's their account. I'll spam it while I talk. You know, we're putting players on hold and we're putting agents on hold. The question is, why are we putting them on hold? We're putting them on hold because we don't know what's going on with the football club. It's a really significant thing when your football club is up for sale, and I have sympathy for people at Man United. They don't know whether their jobs are safe. They don't know what they're. This is from people at Man United. They're very unmotivated. They love the football club. A lot of people in that club are fantastic. They love the football club, but they're very unmotivated because they don't know what's happening. I've worked in jobs like this. I'm sure you have as well. You don't know whether your job's safe. You don't know what the future is. You don't know what the targets are. You don't know, there's no values. There's no real understanding of what's going on. And if you are a classic employee of Manchester United who cares about the club, you are sat there at the moment and you're like, what are we actually doing? Like, what are we doing? What is the aim? The manager wants this, but what does the club want? Doesn't matter what Ten Hag wants, it's what the Glazers want. That's always been the case. So, Ten Hag puts a list in, but then people are like, what do we do with this fucking list? We've spoken to the player, but are we buying him? What's the budget? Well, the budget at the moment's this. We've got to sell players. If we get bought by Sir Jim, is there any more budget? If we get bought by Qatar, have we got a job? The budget goes up. It's a mess. And I predicted this. Some of you predicted it as well. When we were put for sale in November, I said, I can't see this happening in March. And how many times does this happen where you say something and everyone goes, shut up, Goldbridge, you're talking nonsense. And I can't be bothered to go back and go, I told you so. But I know, and I know many of you agreed as well. I said in November, there's no way this deal's getting done in March. Wow, Laurie Whitwell says it is. Oh, David Ornstein says it is. And I don't know whether Laurie or David did, but certain outlets did say the aim is to get it done by March. I said it's never going to happen. And it hasn't happened. And we're now in the middle of June and it still hasn't happened. And it was always going to have a massive effect on our transfer window. Now, I believe we will spend £200 million, but it's when you spend it. You look at the fixtures today, and I've done the video on United, but more importantly, Newcastle have got Liverpool and Man City in their first 3 games. Liverpool have got Chelsea and Newcastle in their first 3 games. They are now going to go, bloody hell, we've got to be ready from week 1. They're going to start doing their business because they know that you can't afford to lose games in your first 3, and they're difficult games for them. So clubs are going to start doing business, and United are going, it could be you. It could be you. Let me put you on hold. It's just not. That's what's happening, and it is a problem. It's a real problem. Next.